Well, we're one episode closer to wrapping up this project. And I know I said that we would get to some paint on this body in this episode, but there are a few things that need to get buttoned up first. We need to make a front bumper, install the Ecto side panel, install the gatekeeper side panels here on the cage, the spare tire, and finish installing the electronics. So hopefully by the end of this video, we'll have a fully running car running under its own power. It's all coming up next in this episode, so stay tuned. All right, so now that the bumper is mounted to the chassis, the next thing to do is to mount the side plates to the cage. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole right here on the cage somewhere along here and use the hole in the plate to put a screw through that. Then what I'll do is I'll drill another hole here in this cross section where there's the most plastic. I'll drill a smaller hole and I'll put a smaller screw. I'll have to drill a hole in here to correspond with the hole in there and put a screw in there and a screw in there. Then this whole piece right here will be covered with a sticker once we get the body and everything painted. So that's the plan to mount these. So time to get to work. All right, another check off the list. The side plates are put onto the roll cage. Now I need to install the gatekeeper panels that came with the cage. These are going to be pretty straightforward. Just going to cut them out like normal, and then I'll probably cut them off right around here somewhere. I won't need this curved part or this bent part here. It's in the front, and they'll go on to the panels like this. So pretty straightforward, super easy. Let's get this done. All right, another step closer to getting done. The cage side panels are installed. They went on pretty easy. And once they're painted, it'll look like part of the body. It'll be perfect. So the body is pretty much done. There are a few other details I need to work on, but that'll come towards the end once we finalize and start doing the final assembly. Next step is to install the spare tire. I'll install the spare tire. I'll go out to the garage and look through my spare parts and see if I can find a tire and rim that'll mount good here in the back. And then we can move on to the electronics, installing those electronics, the speed control and the receiver, and figuring this all out. And then hopefully we'll have a runner. So I'll be right back. All right, spare tires installed. I do have a tire strap that'll go on here during final assembly. Like I said, there's a few other parts on here that I'm going to install during that time. But for the most part, the build is coming along. It's really good. Now, just need to figure out where I am going to mount the speed control. So let me grab the speed control and receiver, and then we can take a look and see where we're going to put everything. Yeah, for this car, I am going to use my FlySky radio. So I got a receiver. It's a small receiver, so it'll be easy to place. The speed control, it's the Reedy SC600BL. This is a sensorless system, but it's what I have. And the speed control is pretty big, so I don't know where I'm going to put it. There's really no space on the chassis. There would be space, well, not even there. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I have this chassis weight, this carbon fiber chassis weight from a B6. I think I will use this piece, drill a couple of holes here, and mount this piece of carbon fiber to the center bulkhead, and then I'll be able to mount the speed control on there. I'm hoping this won't get in the way of the seats on the cage. So I'm gonna have to check to see. Let me check to see if there's gonna be some clearance, because if it's not gonna clear, then this isn't gonna work. So let's check that out. The DBI printing cage has some shallow seats in here. They're made so that there's plenty of clearance in here, but I don't like those seats. The driver figure that I have is a Tamiya driver figure that's going to go in it, and that guy fits right there perfectly inside the seat. So I want to use these seats. These are the deeper seats that DBI sent over as an alternate in here. So hopefully there'll be plenty of room. Oh yeah, there'll be plenty of room. So no worries. We'll go ahead and continue on with the plan. Okay, this plate actually worked out really well. There's plenty of space to mount the speed control. Then I'll mount there. I'll be able to mount the on and off switch down here on the side. And then the receiver will mount down here. So plenty of room. Nice and clean. I'll just go ahead and do a rough install of the speed control and the receiver, so that way we can just get it out and do a couple of test passes. Then I'll come back and clean up these wires once I install the LEDs, because this thing is going to get LEDs, a full set of LEDs from My Trick RC. So we'll go ahead and clean up the wiring at that time. So it's coming together. It's going to be awesome. Okay, we have a runner. Made a few passes there in the yard. Everything ran great. It's pretty quick. This is exciting. I am loving this project. It's coming out great. I promise you, next episode, there will be paint. I have an idea in mind. It's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be cool. I think you're gonna like it. So if you wanna see what it is, see how I'm gonna paint this thing, make sure you tune in, comment, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell on, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next episode.